After an exciting first night of round 2 in the high school football playoffs, we're back with another night with more teams in action looking to keep their seasons alive. We start in Lena with the Panthers hosting Gibson City. Melvin Sibley at home. Lena looking to add on to their lead out of halftime. Hand it off to Aiden Wild. He finds some space and dives for the end zone, but the ref rules him out at the 2, but it wouldn't matter. Hand it right back to him. This time, he finishes the job finding the end zone. GCMS desperate on offense, but Lena's defense having none of it. Miles Mahon with a huge hit. He's firing up the crowd. GCMS looking to pass it, firing it deep, but it's nearly picked off. They are forced to punt it back to the Panthers. And the Panthers back on offense now, and who else but Aiden Wild, doing what he's been doing all season long, breaking tackles, finding his way into the end zone. Lena, too much to handle for GCMS. They win it 43-14. In 3A, a rematch between Byron and Dupac. The Rivermen trying to avenge a regular season loss to the Tigers in the playoffs. Dupac looking to pass on their first possession, but Caden Considine picking it off and takes it back to the house. Byron strikes first, taking a 7-0 early lead. After a 3-and-out on offense, now needing a big stop on fourth. Dupac gets just that as they are all over the screen there, and they force a turnover on downs. However, they give the ball right back to Byron on a 3-and-out, and they march right down the field. Andrew Talbert keeps it himself and extends the Tiger lead. The Dupac defense could not find an answer to this Byron rushing attack. Boy, you give it to this guy, Caden Considine, breaking tackles, finding his way into the end zone. The Tigers, with yet another dominant performance, they win this one 38-12. In 6A, the Harlem Huskies making the trip east to take on Central out in Burlington on a rainy night. It was the Rockets getting on the board first. Tyler McLattery takes the handoff and takes it in for 6. Central takes the early 7-0 lead, but when in doubt, you give it to Ladarius Foster. He races down the sideline. This one sets Harlem up in scoring range. A few plays later, they would get that score. The Huskies tie it up. Jayante Jones-Williams fights ahead for the score. Just like that, it is 7-all. Both teams relying on the run game tonight with the rainy conditions, and the Rockets relied on that guy. Tyler McLattery gets in for the second time tonight. That puts Central back up 7. After a Central field goal made it 17-7, those Huskies just kept fighting back tonight. Braxton Fawcett nearly slips, but finds Finn Stovall, who does the rest. He gets in, and just like that, it's a 3-point game. But on the first play of the drive, quarterback Landon Arnold calls his own number and goes 60 yards. That sets up another Central score, and that would be all they need. Harlem's season ends tonight 24-14 is the final. Finally, in 8-man football, unbeaten Milledgeville hosting South Beloit. First quarter was a defensive battle. Milledgeville senior Caleb Sarber makes the big hit. The ball pops out. Connor Johnson recovers for the Missiles. They were scoreless in the second quarter, but not for long. It's Spencer Nye, the touchdown guy. The defense wraps him up, but it won't stop him. He will not be denied of the end zone. The Milledgeville students making a lot of noise on this cold day, and the Missiles go for 2. It's a pitch to Evan Schneck. He takes it across the goal line thanks to that push from his teammates. Milledgeville advances to play Amboy next week in the semifinals with a 22-6 win.